If you think you're going to write an algo and go toe to toe with Citadel, I have a bridge somewhere in Brooklyn I'd like to sell you. Did you know it took Netflix 3.5 years to reach 1 million users? Airbnb, 2.5. Twitter, 2 years. Facebook took 10 months to get its first 1 million users. Spotify, 5 months. Instagram came in at 2.5 months. Do you know how long it took ChatGPT to get its first 1 million users? I'll let you think about it. Ready? 5 days. It took 5 days for ChatGPT to get its first 1 million users. So suffice it to say, the idea of outboarding of human intelligence and endeavor is very much in everyone's mind. Everything from high school assignments, homework assignments, college papers, virtual receptionists, to replacing journalists at BuzzFeed seems to be all of a sudden on the table. So naturally, as traders, we must ask ourselves, can we trade with ChatGPT? Well, before we go down the rabbit hole, let me introduce myself. I am J.R. Romero, head trader of the Newsbeat VTF here at T3 Live. I've been trading since the days of the Civil War. I am a price action and momentum trader with a heavy emphasis on news flow relationship-based trading. So we asked the AI app ChatGPT for trading advice. Develop a solid risk management strategy. This includes setting stop losses, diversifying your portfolio, and having a plan for both short-term and long-term investments. That just seems a little wobbly to me, but I'll give ChatGPT some credit here. At least they bring up risk management up. So kudos to ChatGPT. Trading tip 2. Utilize fundamental analysis in addition to technical analysis. While technical analysis looks at charts and past price movements to predict future trends, the best way to go out of business as a day trader is to worry about fundamentals and not technicals. So I would say this is probably one of the most unhelpful tips that I've ever gotten from a robot. As a day trader, I am looking at technical signals, and price action to determine my trading decisions. A stock may be fundamentally attractive, but technically incredibly unattractive. And if I listen to my fundamental bias, I might lose my short. My score on tip 2 is a 1 out of 10. Chat GPT trading tip number 3. Keep an eye on global events and their potential impact on the markets. This could include political elections, natural disasters, or economic policy changes. Well, yeah, it is true that tape bombs hit the market almost every day, it seems like, in these conditions, and it is very important to understand the potential effects. What I think ChatGPT is missing here is that a good day trader understands the relationship between different possible events and different macroeconomic indicators and different currencies and different assets, and how those can possibly affect the equity markets. So I think this is a pretty mediocre answer as far as getting an answer from a robot is concerned, but I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Chat GPT trading tip number 4. Take advantage of options trading. Options trading can provide a way to hedge against potential losses in our portfolio, as well as offer additional income through selling options. Oh dear. Well, a really fast way to lose a lot of money is to be a beginner trader. An even faster way to lose a lot of money is to be a beginner trader trading options. So while this answer is fundamentally correct, options trading can be a very helpful vehicle in terms of hedging trades and portfolios. And the selling of options or options writing can be a profitable source of income. It is also something that requires education, skill, and proper risk management. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Next, consider the use of algorithmic trading. Algorithmic trading uses computer programs to make trades based on a set of rules and conditions, which can help remove emotional biases from the trading process. Oh boy, here we go. I feel a rant coming. Consider the use of algorithmic trading. Well, I've worked with a lot of algorithmic traders. You know who loses most to algorithmic traders? Would you like to venture to guess? Other algorithmic traders. Isn't that funny? So if you think you're going to write an algo and go toe to toe with Citadel, I have a bridge somewhere in Brooklyn I'd like to sell you. So as far as this trading tip is concerned, I don't like any of it. I think that algorithmic trading can be very helpful if you have the resources, the bandwidth, and the computer power and the speed to do it properly. I don't think it's necessarily a strong edge for a retail trader. And then this whole idea of removing emotional biases from trading. To some extent, you should remove biases from trading, but this idea that traders have that they can just write a program that will trade their idea without their emotions, I think is nonsense. You're always going to be emotional. You're always going to have emotions. You have to get over that. You have to embrace the fact that you're an emotional being. You know, embrace the humans, team people. I say, off with you, algos, team people. All right, ChatGPT trading tip number 6. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Many successful traders have mentors belong to trading groups where they can share ideas and insights. I can succeed and have succeeded alone trading without any help, said no successful trader ever. Ever. The idea that you can lone wolf it as a trader, teach yourself, never get any help, and succeed is preposterous. It's like launching yourself to the moon. It's just not a thing that's going to happen. This is by far the best tip from ChatGPT. You need help. You need to get help. You need a mentorship. You need an accountability partner. And you need someone to help you set yourself in the right path in terms of figuring out a strategy that works, understanding risk management, learning technical analysis, and learning the trade and craft of trading. It takes multiple people. I was going to say it takes a village, but I stopped myself just short of that. Anyways, kudos, ChatGPT. 10 out of 10. Look at that. ChatGPT trading tip number 7. Continuously educate yourself. The market and economy are constantly changing, so it's important to stay up to date on new developments and strategies in the trading world. This is a good one. So it's funny. There's an interesting duality here. The fundamentals of markets never change. They were the same 100 years ago when the fathers of technical analysis were writing their books, and before that, the Wyckoffs and the Dows of the world. But every day you wake up, the market has a different personality. It's constantly, the dynamics of the market are constantly changing. The personalities constantly changing. The price actions constantly changing. So it is one of those paradoxes where the fundamentals of technical analysis never change and you never see anything new. But on the other hand, everything constantly changes as far as how they move. So what I would say here is that the most important thing that I would tell a beginner trader is to, stay up to date with developments and strategies in the trading world. Fine, that could be important to some people. But what I would say is really absolutely key is to, one, understand what's moving certain markets. Understand the personality of the market you're trading. That would be the first thing. And the second thing, to really remind them that part of your continuing education and your continuing development as a trader is to practice the virtues that got you there to begin with. That would be discipline. That would be risk management. That would be conscientiousness. Those virtues that got you there aren't virtues you stop practicing because you've crossed some magical Rubicon at the end of a trader rainbow. They're the things that you're going to need to practice for the rest of your career. So remember, the things that got you to where you need to be as a trader, you have to consistently practice. You have to extol those virtues and manifest them every day to continue on the path to success. So my score on that tip is 8 out of 10. So final thoughts on ChatGPT's advice. Well, ChatGPT may be awesome at plagiarizing 10th grade term papers on Catcher in the Rye. They may be good virtual receptionists. They may even help you cheat on that trigonometry take-home quiz, but they are absolutely terrible trading counselors. You will get zero value if you make ChatGPT your trading sage. If you need help trading, Email info@t3live.com. And do yourself a favor. Talk to a person. Team people. Take care.